No Destiny today. At long last, we can not play Destiny for today. We've had enough. We reached the 10k Fourth Horseman. We can take a break now. But now, it is the time for Ultrakill. I love this game so much, and I want to play it on stream. So let's go and kill things. Let's go. I've started on 1080p. We'll see if it actually starts streaming it. We'll consider this a test run actually while we wait. But I do know that I can change save, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a new save so then we can do all from scratch on stream, because otherwise I'll be starting at the new point and with all my stuff, and I don't want to do that. I want to play this game from the get-go on stream because I love this game. This game is so fun. This is one of the first ones I've downloaded on my PC when I got it, because I remember it and I was like, oh, I want to play this. This looks like fun. And I got it and I loved it. And especially for my PC, like, obviously my PC's good. Don't get me wrong, I love my PC a lot. I made the money for it and it's great. But obviously in some higher end games it has a few difficulties. Even in streaming it has difficulties, but it pulls through nonetheless. But this game was like the game I can play no problems. Really good, and I love it, and it's really fun. But either way, we're getting started. Let's go. This game will reload. I understand. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Wait, what difficulty is it starting at? Boot up frequency ready. Firmware latest version. I'm not going to read that. Calibration expired. New calibration required. Beginning calibration. Audio error. Master volume. Why is it off? Actually, is it just because I have... Yeah, it might just be... I'll have it on, obviously. That'll do. Just do it PC because yeah, it's easy. We're not going for any other difficulty other than violent. I played it on violent. I started it on standard and I was like, this feels slower than usual. So we're going for violent straight off the bat because this makes it really good. Status update. Machine ID V1. Location approaching hell. Current objective, find a weapon. Mankind is dead. Blood is fuel. Hell is full. Hello there, Polar. How are you today? Jesus, that is loud. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I'm going to change any settings to real streamers. How are we doing today? You feeling good? Everyone happy? Okay, it just remembered my controls. Where? Oh my god, I made you turn down the mouse sensor. Oh. Never mind, it is just loud. I'm going to turn that down. That is loud. Okay, we'll go for... Just go for 60 as well. And down. Doing rather wonderful. How about you? I can call you Polar. Cool. I'm doing alright. I'm just happy I can play not Destiny for a day. I'm going to be playing this now because... Right. I've been playing Destiny for the last couple of days and I do like the game. Don't get me wrong. But it can get a little exhausting. I only play it for Fourth Horseman. It's hilarious. But now we're playing Ultrakill, and I absolutely adore this game. And I've played it already on hard mode, but I want to play it on stream because they're still uploading their new episodes every now and again. So I want to do it on stream, but I don't want to do it from the point where I'm at. I want to do it from the get-go. So we're going to do it here now. Also, it's still too bright. I'm gonna have to close the curtains. Still too bright. Ooh. There we go. And I think I do need to turn down the sensor just a little bit. There we go. So what's the frame rate? 55. Right. I should probably lock that a little lower, just in case the stream starts to screw itself over. Quite interesting. Thing is, it doesn't lock it. There we go. Damn, if the stream starts crapping itself, then I'll just change it. Epic music! Actually, I think I remember why I had the flippin' high one. The high sense, anyway. How long have I been playing Destiny? I've been playing Destiny since it came out, but that was when I was on PlayStation, which was a little while ago now. I've also been playing since Destiny 1. Oh. Oi. Punch. Oh, you have to use that for the glass yet. Whee. I love this game. Wait, there's a thing in here and there. Is there a thing in here? There is. Ah. I'm never good at deflecting, to be honest. I don't understand. There we go. Can do it. Just takes time because I'm crap. I think I remember why I had that 50 cents. We'll turn it back up real quick. Ooh. If you're photosensitive, I do not recommend watching this, actually. I think that's something to be said. Crap, where was the sensor? There it is. Just turn that back up to 50, there we go. Come here. No. These ones give me whiplash. Just get whiplash every time. Where is it? There it is. Hey. Come on. There we go. Nope. Yeah, there is one here. I knew that. This, I think, actually, when I was playing it, I don't think I actually got these myself, to be honest. Line him up. Line him up. Knock him down. Ah. Rude. No. No. Thank you. That was the wrong way. I'm dead. No. I deserve that. Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, I already got it. I missed that. That's terrible. Massacre. This game is a massacre. And if you have a PC, I do highly recommend getting it because it's so good. Yes! I'm not even sure. Wait, it might be on console. I don't know if it is or not. You will have to check that if you're on console, because I don't know. Hey. 3 or 5 secrets. Better than my run. When I played this first time, I didn't get any, if I'm being completely honest with you. Oh, I got 1. That hardly counts, to be frank. Give me the coin. This is the best one. Oh, I hit the glass. I didn't realize it went for the glass. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know it went for the glass. I just commit self-death. Oh, jeez. Fight. Oi. Oh, that's that guy. Bonk. Nope. Oi. I have not played this in a while now. The last time I played this was February. I can't shoot through that. Look at that guy go. He's got a chainsaw. If only I had one of those. There we go. I can't punch. My punching capabilities are minimal. I like now. No, we should get that way first. Hang on, I'm backtracking. I'm going the wrong way. This ain't the secret way. Yeah, this game, if you... I just went right back to the beginning. If there's like too much, it is definitely more... Just a little bit of everything. I can't hear myself think. It is so loud. Actually, I'll just turn it down here. But this game is definitely more of a high-paced, because it's a movement shooter. And I am playing on the hardest difficulty. If you're playing on a lower difficulty, enemies do move a lot slower and they're less intense than that. But this game is very in your face, very fast. So that is something to be aware of. But it is good though. It's very good. I missed the coin. Wait. Chain. I missed it. I hit the last one and they all can all chain and they can all do their own little thing. I don't have the explosive melee. I have lost everything. It's a new save. My melee. No. That's the end. No. Skull. We need to do the skull. We need to do the skull thing. Need to do the skull thing. It should be. I know somewhere. There's a way up. Don't know where though. No, because. Hang on, wait. I know where it is, I swear. It's somewhere. Up around somewhere. This is where the chainsaw got. Yeah, there we go, it's up there. Wait. No, we can't. It's not even right. Yeah, it is up here. Oh, I can't get up there. There we go. Come here, blue skull. You're mine. We're gonna do secrets. Give me secrets. Give me secrets. Give me secrets. I just died. I still got the skull. Yeah, the music definitely goes hard. That's like one of the big things. If you like Doom, this is quite good for you. If you like Doom. Oi! Line it up. Jeez. Oh. Playing on the hard difficulty is good. You will die a lot. Wait. Hey yo. No. Oh. Boom. That's like a gut punch. Wait. Oh, they just died. That's fine. Right, take the skull to the platform. There we go. Gotta go down the secret way. The 2 restarts. Oh, only 1 secret. Yeah, that sounds more like how I did it. I have found the secret mission. The horror game edition. This week. I cannot remember how you do this. Or what you're supposed to do here. No. I can't remember. Go away. Get chased down by a stick in this place. That's the red one. It's the red one, I need the red skull. This is the exit. So what class do I main in Destiny? I can't just play all 3. Don't really have a main. Go away. Where's the door? There should be a door. There we go. Go, open. There we go. We have the red skull. We must transfer. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a lot closer than I thought it would be. No, okay. Whee! The slide is so powerful in this. It's better than any other slide, just because it can take you miles. No, I just cycled back on myself. Wait, was that a door? No, it's just the gate. Come on. This is the wrong way again. I'm immediately lost. Did I just go back down the same hole? I did go back. Come on. Right, okay, so... That's down, right. That's water. Don't need water. My eyes are going funny. The red light. Everything's going blue. Yeah, this game does have a... In this sort of section, it does have a tendency to jump scare you. Just in this section. But it does give you a heads up when it is coming. But it just moves very fast. Right, this is the exit, isn't it? Podium. Where's the podium? There it is. Take me. Go, please. Okay, we're good. Testament 1. Mankind is a failure. Free will is a flaw. Let evil of their own lips consume them. Then I shall begin again with my word as law. The music that plays on them, the little podiums. I like just the one in the regular podiums. This one. The actual song is Russ Morgan, Where You Fallen. That's great. Prelude, third, double down. Now back to killing again. The change of pace. Wait, come here. There we go. Is this where I came from? No, that's where I came from. There isn't a secret down, I don't think. Can't remember. Coin! Coin! Hey, coin! The fact that I haven't played this since February is actually criminal, though. Oh wait, there's still two doors. That's where the shotgun is, isn't it? No, this is the boss room. Do you want to do that straight away? Let's grab the shotgun first. Come to me. No, never mind, you guys. No, it's the boss, then shotgun. Boss, then shotgun. Hey. I have everything I can get right. Yeah. Hiya, buddy. Chainsaw guy is now the boss. Oh, down to the coin. You just die. Do I have it now? Did I get the shotgun? No, no, I've got to pick it up first. There we go. Core eject. Shotgun is fun though. Especially when you get the next one along, which is like you just charge the shotgun and then you can just make it way too stupid. Nope. And through the door. I deserve that. And line him up. Oh, come on, line him up. Oh, I could just drag him into the fan. I could drag him into the giant fan and kill them there. Or I could just die to that myself, to be honest. Come to the fan. You will be safe. Okay, never mind. They're too smart. I love the coin. The coin is so good. Now we're up in it. That's where it came from. That is where I came from. There we go. Perfect. We may not get all the secrets, but we can get a few along the way. We can get a few. At the very least. Yes, please. Give. There we go. This one's great. Oh, wrong one. Just because you can do this. Just launch yourself up to the air. Oh, hi. Yep, okay, you have a phase 2 hit. Thing is, I'm pretty sure it like increases the the spread of the projectiles when you charge it. It has more damage, but they have more spread. I can't remember if that's a thing or not. It may just be Destiny brain talking. The coins, the style, the style. Double down. Open this now. Oh yeah, yeah, we're fine. Not that bright now. Can I brighten this up on the screen actually? Yeah, it's fine. Something wicked. See, I swear that's just like a base model for something. It's great. Very little is known about this creature. Some speculate it to be a husk, but due to its elusive and extremely hostile nature, no one has been able to confirm or compromise the hypothesis. Only one has ever been observed and has never been seen leaving this section of the mouth, the helm of which it currently resides. Strategy: any attack will temporarily cause it to relocate, but there are no known ways to kill it. Its way of attacking is unknown outside of the fact that it happens on physical contact, but no amount of protection has saved any from its victims. How long have I been streaming? Like career-wise? I've only been streaming for a couple months, but realistically, I did start streaming when I was on PS4 ages ago, like years ago when I was just a little child. Not really, it was only like 3-4 years ago. I did a couple Destiny stream then, didn't like it because I didn't really want to do it then either, and it didn't really work out well because I'm streaming off a PS4 and it looked crap. Last year I streamed Hollow Knight from PS4, and not last year, that was like 2-3 years ago. I streamed Hollow Knight off PS4. That looked better, and I did that for a couple of weeks, then I just stopped doing it because of school still. But now I built my own PC after working, like getting a job, you know, that does help. I built my fairly modest PC and it served me well and it streams pretty nicely. But do tell me if it is looking a bit off today, because I am being a bit ambitious. I am deciding to stream 1080p 60, so I know it's just this game, but still, I'm not sure if my PC will be able to handle it. But yeah, other than that, literally only a couple of 3 months. Still on PS4 did look pretty bad. Yeah, streaming on PS4 is a bit tough. Show me them. Good shot. Oh, the shotgun. Secret. And one bolt. Okay, never mind. Shotgun. I see the secret. There we go. Hiya, bud. Yeah, I do plan on streaming Hollow Knight soon as well, and I do agree, Hollow Knight is one of my favourite games as well. Like, when it comes to Metroidvanias and, like, platformers that take inspiration from Metroid, I adore it. It's so good. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, wrong one. Wrong shotgun. I need to make this one my primary. Oh, shit. Wait, we should do the thing. No, that would kill me now. Perfect. Break the glass. Oh, it's two of them, right? Oh, God. Okay. Not liking that one. I missed. I fired. And I missed. Breakthrough. We can kill him, right? We can kill him, right. No, she missed time. Spamming doesn't work here. This is fine. Perfectly. This is perfect. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. There we go. Timed it right that time. Did I play Soulsborne game? I played Elden Ring a little while ago. I say a little while ago. It was only like a couple of weeks ago. No, that would be a month ago now. I played Elden Ring on stream. That was fun. And I do have Dark Souls 3 on my PC, which I do want to stream at some point as well. You see, I do have plans, but whether they come to fruition is a whole other thing, because I will be off to uni soon as well. In September, so that's interesting thought. Oh! Yeah, I had that coming. I had that coming. Oh, fine. Wait. You've beaten Dark Souls 3 10 times. I'll never get over it. I just jumped into that hole. Wow, that's a lot of times. Yeah, I started it for like a good 10 minutes, and I was like, wow, this is fun, and then I didn't play it again because of school. Joys of being in 6th. But now I'm out of that now, so that's fun. Oh, double perfect time. So satisfying. Just reminder to myself, do not stand on what is literally broken glass. Which leads to a razor hole. Stop. Oh, he's been having a bit of an existential crisis. Sorry, bud. Way and down. Always get an S in style. Yeah. We die a lot, but at least we get the style points. The style points are where it's at. Other one's up. We can't look at this one. I'm gonna make the shotgun. I'm gonna make this on primary. That one's secondary yet, but soy burst. That's death, I don't know if I touch that. And the pipes. They crush me. What'd I say? What'd I just say? Well, they didn't crush me, they shredded me. I would think how efficient it would actually be if things would, you know, use blood as a fuel. That sounds really disturbing that I say out loud, but you gotta think that would be really efficient. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this one. Oh, charge it. There we go. The coin is better. The coin is 100% better. Oh, no. Jeez. Coin. Oh, no. The power. No. Whew. I just shot my coin. I can hear it going still. Stay off the ground. Stay off the ground. The ground is too dangerous for these ones. Coins. Okay. Gravity is the worst enemy of all. Gravity is by far the worst enemy in those games. As evident by most streamers I watch, they die more to gravity than to any boss. Triple S, baby! P! Some of the challenges, I wonder how you actually do them. And now we're in the peaceful zone. Perfect time to have a drink. Sit back and relax and enjoy a nice evening. Calm winds and sunset sceneries as we walk around the heavenly gardens. Enough with your lies. Where's the last pig? Let's go. I was about to... Thank you. About to pick it up. I need a blue skull. And I'm with... There's always something. Oi! No, no, no. Nope. There we go. Perfect. At least we can get one per level, at least. If we're going to try a little bit and get a few secrets along the way. I like those enemies because when they die and they do their detection and death thing towards you, I'm pretty sure you can just smack them back. I can't remember how it works. I think that's a mechanic. I can't remember. Let's test that through. Yeah, you can. Okay, just making sure my memory isn't failing me just yet. I knew there's one left. Here's a little... The Gatling gun! Oh, this is where I wanted me to use it. Makes sense. Perfect. Try and keep the constant style. Oh, hi. Explosive. Alright, please go this way. Coin! The best of ways forward always involves the coin. Oh, hi. This way. Not this way. This way. No, it is the other way. Oh yeah, of course it is. That worked a little too well. On. I can't break through the glass yet. I'm thinking way too ahead. Break them. Break them. Coin. I love the coin so much. Whee! Wait. Look. There's a way up. There's a way up. There's a way up. There must be. Why do I keep doing that? There we go. How do you get up? How do you get up? There's a way. There's always a way. I remind you of Saint. Which one? There we go. Somewhere in the depths of limbo, a mechanism is set in place. These enemies. Is that enemy parts just in my walls? And down. Heart of the Sunrise. Style. Give me the style points. Yes! Yes! Well, I didn't die. That's another bonus. Complete the level in under 10 seconds. I think we're going to have to do two different kinds of runs of this game. We're going to do the game. We're going to play it and do the usual one. But then we're going to have to run through it again doing the challenges. And that'll be a whole other thing. Saint 14. Okay, 15. There's Saint 14, Saint 15. I'm Saint 15, the pumpkin one. Oh! Wait, minigun. I'm insane. Sorry, I meant to say I am sane. Shotgun, please. Skull, please. I require a skull. V. Music is way too easy for it. Up we go. Oh, climb. Climb. There we go. Perfect. The coin is still the best gun. Got it. There we go. Oh, I need to kill something up close. I need to get the shotgun out. I need to heal. There we go. Ooh, did. I need your health. Give me your blood. I need to heal. Give me your blood. Your blood. It's perfect for my gears. Nope. We're talking from an actual machine's perspective. Having blood in a machine is probably not the best idea. And there we go. Hellfire has ensued. Oh, and there's that. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. Blue flash means unparryable. Makes sense. It is fire though. You can't really punch fire and expect it to return. I think that's just common sense to a degree. You can hear that too. There it is. Perfect. Yeah, I knew it was there somewhere. Just had to find it, you know? Just had to find it. Where are we going? There we go, back here. We need the red. We need the red for the door. There we go. I missed it. There we go. Coin is best gun. Coin is by far the best gun, because it's so funny. Oh wait, no, that's just a go under thing, isn't it? No, let's go around. Oh, there we go. Coin is by far the best. It's just so fun. And I like how you can just pop them all out and then you just hope for the best. That was completely... Oh, not great. I remember I used to struggle on these fire guys so much I was wondering how the hell do you kill them. And I watched a streamer and they're like, perfect tip, just use the coin. The coin is everything. Coin is love, coin is life. Coin is everything. Perfect. It's so good. It's so good. Are we getting triple S? Coin is also the best gun in the game if you exclude the funny part. Yeah, it is. It's just a good gun. It's so versatile in so many different ways. It's just good to use. Shotgun. I have shotgun. Consider yourself dead. Take me. Oh dear. Which one? What's that one? Not that one, sorry. That one. Oh. It's so good. Just keep changing them. You have the power. No, it's not a thing up. Yeah, we go. There it is. It's there somewhere. It's always there somewhere. Ah, I like that. It's too bad direction. Oh. Hey, shotgun. Oh yeah, it's so good, it's so satisfying to use. It's like, if I could use full quarter at all times, have infinite ammo, it's that level of satisfying. Douche is sitting covering the orbit with sticky magnets of him. That's quite rude. I mean, yeah. I don't know, I got confused, you know? I didn't mean to interrupt that philosophical moment. I do apologise, you know? But they could have killed me, I don't know. You never know. Didn't I break it already? I break it already. Do I have enough health? Well, let's find out. What's this? thing. It's a thing. Probably should put down the skull if I need to touch that. I've made a full loop, and we're back over here. There we go. Let's go. And gun. Overheat. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm already holding the skill yet. I'll come back around to it. Oh, dear. I think I'm doing it right. Hit the tail, hit the tail. Oh, I'm gonna die. Death. No, come back. Come. No, tail. Yep, show me your tail. I love the overheat combo. Just everything. Oh, don't you dare. There's not much about this game I don't love, if I'm being honest. So, the commentary may be crap, but it's just going to be a lot of, I love this, all that. Oh dear. No problem. I missed. Coins. Save me. You're my everything. You are my fire. You are my everything. Oh, done. Oh, I don't have fire. Gun. There we go. Heal me. Oh, they have a death explosion. Let's go back to that. I can't go back to that. Okay, rude. Just locked me out of the building. Just rude. We're talking about rude. The halls of sacred remains.
Only a bee in style, no.
Beat the secret encounter. Oh dear. I didn't do the secret encounter. Oops. Like the best pastime activity, cyber grind, by far. Best part time. Claire de Lune. Claire de Lune. You need a head. There you go. Let's just read for a little bit. Text scanned, unique message. My mind is adrift with eternal torments. Lurid vistas painted in insidious tones, hollow walls that scream to the touch. A mocking song plays at all hours, even the sounds of birds are fake, all reminders of my enduring damnation. Gabriel, my dearest friend, in endless penance I have awaited your embrace into heaven. I have been so faithful, accepting of my fate. But to what end? What punishment is this? That I can't read, Jesus. That I am to bear, the keys to my own doom with no hope of salvation. These skulls sneer their devilish grins, voices chattering, tempting me to take the plunge deeper into hell. I won't do it. I've hidden them away amongst the furnishings, books, and very foundations of this accursed place. Forgive me, Gabriel. I will await your... Remaining text irrelevant. Okay, cringe. Throw the book. Throw it. Let's go. Get. Oh, they took shards of glass. That'd be painful. It's my bed now. There you go. Nothing happens, but you feel strange satisfaction. You decide to name it Hank. Well, hiya, Hank. How you doing, Hank? No, I remember. I have another skull now. I got 1. That's 4. I missed 2 and 3. I missed 2 and 3. This is a lonely table. How's there another skull? That's such a cool way to introduce characters. The way they do that, they always make it so smooth and they just perfectly introduce. Or you just see them at the corner of your eye, then you realize that you're going to have to face them eventually. It's great. Also, no. Just no to that. I know this one will take a while. Right. That's rude. That's rude. That's rude. No. Oh, Jesus. Where's my gun? There it is. Ugh. Oh my god, it's like it. Oh. If you don't use the Therefore, that would make sense. But then again, you do use the first one to create Hank, which is way better investment. You get Hank points. The investment of Hank. You invest in Hank here. Where are you? No, come here. Oh no! There you go. Go away, B2. Give me your arm. The arm is mine. Explosive. Oh. Thought there would have been a secret up here. 360? Yeah. Oh. There are 4 skulls. So we know where 3 are, but we don't know where the 4th one is. If we looked a bit harder, we'd be able to find it. Challenge, do not pick any skulls up. That one wouldn't be too hard, actually. Into lust. Basically gross, isn't it? That's not this one. Oh, this one. This one. Crap, how do I change arms again? I forgot my own controls. Change arm, change arm, change arm, change arm. Change arm is R. There we go. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. one behind the Gabriel thing. Ah, interesting. But killing people now. I miss the most obvious thing. That's usually me in a nutshell. I look hard for other things, and then I end up not finding the easiest one there is. That usually is me. But we're here to kill things. Inefficiently. Oh, that just perfect collision. There we go. Hey! Oh, hello. I'm not good at the rankings, to be honest. I killed them all. Death. Come to me. Oh, crap. Let's put a rerun on that one. There we go. I can't believe it. I stopped playing this for months. Well, I mean, I can't believe it. I did exams, kind of have to. Oi, sure. Thank you for following, Pancake. Oh no! I'm gonna make it. Explode. Perfect. I love this game. I love this game so much. Go over that. Oh, oh, no. Okay, we're good. There we go. P ranking 2-1-2-2 is really fun. Not looking forward to D3. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, P ranking any level is fairly difficult. Just depends what sort of situation you find yourselves into. Because occasionally you end up just screwing up because you do something stupid, which is usually the case with me. I always do something stupid. I always find a way to be dumb in every situation I find myself into. It's kind of just the power play that is my brain. Always finds some way to do something, but do it wrong, or do something with the stupidest way possible. Oh yeah, we gotta find fuses in this one, don't we? There's one. Oh. Perfect. Oh, I missed. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I meant everything. Which way is the water way? Is there no way on the water? I could have sworn there was. That's not that one. There's just a window with a hole in. There we go. Oh, this is just a secret. It's not a main. Where are the fuses? There's one. I think I overshot. I think how much damage they actually take. I thought they needed like a full-blown power plant, but not just a regular shot. Oh, you're getting the full low now. Ooh, yeah. it's dead. I put way too many rounds out. Alright, where's the last one? Bonk. Can I line them up? That people? Hey! They stand no chance. Not here. Not all the prelude levels are basically free. Yeah, the prelude levels are basically free. They're very fun though. They're just more of an introduction. Well, hence the name Prelude, I guess. This one is kind of tricky because you need to kill enemies that spawn inside a house to get the S kills and 2 rated on finding. Yeah. Some enemies do find a way to just hide. I have noticed that some enemies are just good at hiding. Explosive. Oh, whoops, sorry. Moved it. Out platform. Way. That was the stupidest way to kill one. Oh, where's the other one? That's over here. If they stayed in line and try and punch one into the other one, just to see how that goes. Burn. Oh, that makes sense. But that one explodes them, so I think that's valuable. It's the ability to switch between the two quickly that I have yet to master. The coin. Big gun. The railgun. The time rank is very lenient. Always. Hidden enemies to start points. Yep. Always. Always. Where are we going? Up, up. Bonk. Coins. No, I missed it. Find them. Old house. Anyone got anything? Yeah, book. Read it. The title. Yes, I just read that one. Text scan. Legible script. Gable struck down Minos, his flesh torn asunder with torrents of crimson pooling at his feet. As we all cried out for clarity of Justice Gabriel to decree to all with our just ruler, writhing and wailing agony, the Lord's will be done. The Lord's will be done. We watched it on in horror as Minos lay broken, now wanting, screaming in defiance of God's will. Irrelevant. I swear my ability to read is like read out loud anyway. I usually just read and then put them. Oh yeah, the third one is just a grapple hook. It's great. The third one is so fun. Oi. Shotgun. Alright, where's the last one? This is the water one. Yeah. Thank you. Where's... there it is. Burn with the burn. No, where's my... There's... Okay, it's a throw. And onward. Open the doors. They might add a fourth arm, you never know. 3 or 5. Beat the level in under 60 seconds. I'm not a speedrunner. You know how people do challenges with this game? I want to see it no hit run. I think that would actually be amazing. I need the skulls. The perfect shot is the remedy to life. Say that. Coins. I missed that. Oh, that was bad. Oh dear. Whee! Oh dear. I can't go through. I can't go through. Oh, I did not realize you were there. You blended in too well. That was a waste. There are no happy accidents. Bob Ross murder tips. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Explode. It's easier than to say hands, just shoot thingies and run as fast as you can. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't kill the enemies. Just go. Alright, where are the things? I know there's things in this one. I know there's things in this one. What's up there? Skull, thank you. Spawn. There we go. Double down. Coins! I'm handing out money, just not in the good way. Oh my god. I like how they scream like a person. It's surrounding. They fall to their doom and they're just... My shotgun. There we go. Oh. Alright. Gotta find the... I know there's things in this level. There it is. Two of three. Oh, I missed one already. I have to go back and find it. Excuse me, sir. I'm not here to kill you and your orb. I'm just passing through. Oh, it's you. Right, yeah, I remember. That's the wrong thing. No. Come on, die, please. Oh, jeez. Oh, oops. That guy takes a beating. I need this. I'm in the wrong place. I need to be above ground. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. I need health. Where is it? There we go. I get rid of it efficiently. Why is speaking so hard? This game takes too much of your brain. No, where are the secrets? Where are the secrets? Where are the secrets? Where are the secrets? Where are they? I know they're here. Where are the secrets? Secrets. Show me the secrets. How does that not look? Where does that not look? No, I gotta... I know I gotta drain this water. But how does one drain this water? There is one here somewhere. I will find it. I will find it. There. There. Yep. Alright. That was one. That was... Yeah, 1 of 3. Okay. Where's 3 of 3? Where's the third? Oh, hi, it's another one of you. Baby. Oh, one thing. There we go. Oh, the coins. They help me in every situation. I think my eyes can never go wider than that. Okay. Alright, where's the last one? Come on, where's the last paddle? Where is it? There's the last box. We need to destroy. Is it not in here? It might be back actually. There it is. Water has been drained. Here we go. Then we go back through here. And I know this one. This one's a special kind of secret. And it's really off-putting. 260. Yeah. I remember this one.
Yes.
One restart. I died once. I got all 5 secrets though. Challenge, don't touch water. I don't think my weak little brain can handle that one. Anyway, I hope everyone's mentally prepared for this one. Oh, can't spacebar it. Heavy steps, ragged breathing. There isn't much time left. It might already be too late. The labyrinthine pathway. Labyrinthine pathways of arbitrary sharp turns seemed stranger and stranger as panic blotted out the once deeply ingrained memories that usually guided me. Every corner felt a stranger. Every straight line too long. The bell tolls for me. I bit down harder on the last of my rations, held only by the skin of my teeth. It barely hung on as I kept frantically looking around, hoping for the few scraps of burning memory of mine to find a familiar sight that would lead me to salvation. The gates must be closing now. The last few barely making it. The rest of us never stood a chance. Suddenly, from a blind spot, a figure struck me. There was no time to react before I came to crashing down onto the cold, hard ground. I struggled to regain my senses, to at least see what fate would befall me in my final moments, but even this abyss of endless terror, my mind could never have imagined the horror I witnessed. An anime robot. Oh, Jesus, I have to do voices now. Oof, ouch. Oof. Ow, ouch, that stings. Fidget nervously and sweat profusely. The number one reaction to every situation like this. Are you okay? Well, I just got knocked over by some blind by choice asshole who gave my skirt a decorative dirt coating, so all in all fucking fantastic. Though I'd prefer not to be on the ground right now. Not with that attitude. Like that. Sorry, it's my fault. Opera. Hey, sorry about being rude like that. I'm just really frustrated that I'm not only late for school, but also managed to get lost on the way there. Though, by the looks of it, you're pretty much on the same boat. And by a stroke of once-in-a-lifetime luck, you just happened to bump into the prettiest girl in town. That's literally now her name. That's just her name now. So how about you lead the way and get both of us out of this jam? Don't wanna. Don't go to school. See, I'm lost too. I don't go to school. Ugh, just my luck. This is... When I first came across this, it was really disturbing. It's so stark contrast to the game itself. It's really weird. Though in retrospect, I guess you wouldn't be here with me right now if you weren't lost as well. Oh well, no point in crying over spilled blood. We might as well wait. Just wait for another student to come by and follow them instead. I'm Mirage. Don't bother telling me your name though, I don't really care. Thank you for following, Max. How you doing? You enjoying time? I promise you, same what the game usually looks like. This is just one of those secrets that you find on the way. We'll go for that one. Yeah, well, you could do with a beatdown, so fuck off. But yes, you're right. I don't really care about what you or anyone else thinks of me, so I'm not interested in trying to be nice, just so you'll be in a good mood. Don't flatter yourself. Blowing off steam's just how I cope. Cope with what? Here we go. The existential crisis. Here we go. Everything. I mean, really, take a moment to think about it. The human mind, in its complete vastness, is capable of recognizing its utter helplessness and uselessness in the face of inevitable and unavoidable non-existence, but is incapable of coming to terms with it. We can only ever ignore it, hide from it, or temporarily escape from it, but the fact is that we are bound to the way of all things. Death is unavoidable, not only to us, but all that exists or ever has existed. Every living being will eventually die out. Every speck of matter will eventually wither away and dissipate into entropy.
It doesn't matter if you lived a good life or you left a legacy behind.
It doesn't matter if humanity survives for 1,000 years or dies out tomorrow. The end result is the same. Absolute nothing. Human intelligence is far beyond that of other animals, but it would be misguided to consider it a gift. All other beings have the gift of ignorance, of not understanding what we do. Our intelligence is not a gift, it's a flaw. It's an overextension of evolution. Intelligence, a once great feature in aeons past, continued to grow unchecked and unfiltered, and has since passed a threshold whereupon it is no longer a benefit, but an active danger to its host. Much like the Irish elk, a species of deer that, through uncountable generations of evolution, grew antlers so wide and vast that it could no longer run from its predators, eventually leading to extinction. The human mind is an evolutionary maladaptation, caused by going too far in a direction that was once beneficial and will sooner or later lead to our extinction. On an individual level, it's already happening. Existential dread is already taking hold. If I'm sure you've felt it too. The pain and fear of being nothing, becoming nothing. The suffering of understanding that. We are unable to come to terms with it, so we hide from our own intelligence. We set limits. We stop ourselves from thinking deeply about what will happen when we die. We create distractions. We keep our minds busy from mundane activities and entertainment to stop ourselves from having to come face to face with the truth. We sublimate it. We transform our self-reflective suffering into another form, art, to keep it from consuming us. Anything to avoid the panic. But these ways are all simply temporary. They're just there to push back the inevitable veil of helplessness and despair that would encompass and ruin us. In the end, nothing matters. There is no point in trying to find joy in life, for life in and of itself is suffering. You're wrong. Huh? You criticize those who consider our vast intelligence a gift, and yet also misguide yourself into belief that meaningless is a curse. How could it not be? Nothing we do matters in the end, and that is precisely why we are not shackled by the burden of expectations, the fear of external judgment, or the failure to meet up to an arbitrary definition of what makes our limited time not wasted. Time cannot be wasted, for there is no greater purpose to life than simply living it. But still, in that case, the meaninglessness of our actions draws to the same conclusion: there is no reason to act, for any action is simply a temporary fluctuation that will, nevertheless, lead to the same conclusion. Quite the contrary. Because we have no greater purpose, we are free to set our own. We create self-defined goals for which to strive. For some it may be nothing, for some it may be pleasure, for some it may be creation, for some it may be improving the lives of others. It is because we have no greater purpose that time spent on goals set by oneself cannot be time wasted. In the end, nothing matters, and therefore you have no reason not to do what you want, rather than whatever illusion of greater purpose is forced on you by others or even your own misguided thoughts. I do understand what you mean. However, that doesn't ease my fear of the end. Even if I were to try to find purpose, I would still be paralyzed by the thought of becoming nothing. And it is a thought worth fearing. However, abandoning purpose, hope, goals, pleasure, and will cannot make that thought disappear. The fear, however, can subside. Giving up is not accepting the end, it is simply accepting the fear of it. It is embracing despair rather than facing it. I see. Though, as much as I'd like to embrace it, I am nevertheless struck with a paralyzing existential panic. I understand it logically, and I know that there is no reason to live in apathy, but my emotional side refuses to listen. The fear persists, and I cannot motivate myself to seek purpose despite knowing I must. This is true. The emotional is not controlled by the logical. However, they are interlinked. Just as the deepest, darkest depths of despair can overthrow reason and the logical, warping them to fit into the haze of depression, so too can the reason of influence and overpower emotion, regardless of impenetrable its defenses may seem. By continually forcing to subvert those creeping negative thoughts with the positive logical ones, the emotional mind will eventually, slowly, gradually start to shape to fit the logical. It is not an easy job. It is not a quick job. It will sometimes feel like an impossible job. However, it can be done. With an immense amount of time, effort, and energy, it will improve. You can change. You can heal. And during the hardest times, when all seems lost and you want to give up, never forget, we will always love you. Full screen in color. Well, I'll be damned. Guess you got a good head on your shoulders, after all. Hell, I'm impressed. Man, I feel like I've just shed the weight of the world off my back. Or rather, you've done that for me. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You've given me a lot to think about, and while I'm sure I have a long and hard road ahead of me, I am optimistic. For the first time in what feels like an eternity, I'm optimistic. Say, we're already way too late for school, and it's becoming quite clear by now that nobody's going to come lead us there. So how about you and I ditch the passion-draining penitentiary and go grab something to eat, eh? Nah, sorry, to be honest, I'm still kind of mad at you for what you... Yeah, sure, I've got nothing better to do today. You're paying, though. Oh, you sneaky bastard. But alright. I do owe you one anyway, so what better time to cash out? You did a nice thing to go way out of your my league coupon there now, eh? Talking about... All in perfect love song. That's the secret mission. And it's a good one. Anyway, onward. Speed. This is my stop. And bump. Why do I have to be accurate? I'm punching things. No accuracy needed. Go. Speed. And. It's not tangible yet. There we go. Ow. Come on. Burn, baby, burn. Ow. Nope. That's such a big range. Can you do, wait, can you combo this? Wait. I just need to check something. Oh crap, pressed the wrong button. Yeah, there we go. Thought I could. Hang on, is the shotgun actually better? They will hit the target. Maybe not, maybe not. I'm just an idiot. Gonna stab you. Ah, it's gone. Okay, cool. Ooh. Speed. Go. Come at me. I'm shooting you. Right, there's the stop. Can't remember if there's anything at the end though. Ah yes, red skull. That's not cracked. I can't do anything. Can't just break those. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. There we go. No, not cyber grind. We'll do that later. We'll do cyber grind later. But we want this. Wait, how much money do I actually have? Oh, I haven't got that much. Oh yeah, because I haven't played Cybergrind. I forgot how good I had it. When I played yeah, because I just played Cybergrind and you can just farm money. I had so much money. Yeah, we'll get the drill. The drill is the good one. The really good one. Help. There we go. Hiya, bud. Oh, that does. Oh. Wait, no, I need the drill. Hang on. Give me blood. Ow. Drill. There we go. Oh, jeez. I kind of know what I'm doing with this one. I can't remember. I know the eyes are the weak spots. Jeez. Can't switch it fast enough. Ooh. No. There. Heal me. Heal me, please. I need help. Thank you. Coin. Yeah, the eyes. The coins will just feel like sand in his eyes. It's too big. I narrowly missed. Out. Oh, dear. Shotgun. I move way too slow. I need to pick it up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Come on. Come on, brain. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. I can't do that nearly as fast as like actually good players at this game. Jeez. Hit the hand, hit the hand. Oh no, it's easy. Just punch his hand, fist bump. That was a terrible shot form, I think. No shotgun, please. Oh, brain, come on. Hit my window a bit more. It's just so blue. It's really humid, actually. That means we might get a storm, hopefully. I haven't had a storm in ages. I want to see some proper lightning again. Hiya, bird. Oh no. Oh no, I can't heal. Can't heal. The orb. No. Damn it, I'm nearly. Oh, he's so far away. I didn't realise he was that far away. My depth perception. Oh, you. No, it's half. It's half. No, not the eye things. I missed. Wait, what? I missed. Oh, Jesus. Heal me. No! It's like Elden Ring and Devil Daggers had a child. That's what this game is. Why did I do that? That was the complete wrong thing. Boost thing. Oh yes, you don't. Yeah. Okay, you gotta do. What was it? No, I did it wrong. I did it wrong again. Okay, that's just rude. Now look. Oh, I suck ass. I'm doing terribly. No! The eyes. No, I missed the eye. Don't I hit that thing. I can hit the eye, I can hit the eye. Or whatever these things are. Oh, the ball hit me. I'm so dead now. Yeah. Oh, come on. Regen, please. I'm not gonna regen on that. Not gonna regen on that. It's not gonna happen. Death is the only option now. Hit the eye. There we go. Oh, the audio just crapped itself. Oh. hit the... Oh, I hit the cheek. That's gonna hurt. No. Enough. I'm gonna go for the nose. Just aim for the hands. No, I hit the... The orb was right there. The orb was right there. The orb was right there. Oh. Go up. No. I just walked into it. Come on, regen, please. Come on, brain. Heal me, please. Nope. No, not even remotely close. Not even remotely close. I know this one's tough. I do remember this one. But we can do it. Minigun. Just shove a ton of shotgun shells. Ooh, shotgun pellets underneath his fingernails. That'll hurt, right? No! Leave me alone, ball. I'm gonna give you some... Oh, I'm dead. The worst laser eye surgery. It's just one bolt. Hit the coin. No. Oh, I can do it. Go on. Come on. I'm just going to use you to boost me now. Just die! No, take the orb. Hit the donut. Hit the fingernails. Ah, no, that's gonna hit me. Jesus, that's so difficult. Oh my god. How do I miss those? Audio dies with the minigun. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, I've lost it. Right, I'm gonna need your hands. I started healing way too late. Ugh. Just don't get hit by the... all the... Just... Oh my god. There we go. Okay, out there. I think I see his hand, yep. No! The orb. The orb. The orb. Game laughs at you every time you die. Must be a comedian. No! Leave me. Oh, hello. I am on your hand now. Okay. Did I just cheese it? Oh. I was gonna say, have I just... I'm in your hand. I am literally in your hand. I think I'm just... I'm dead. I'm dead. Is that was wait, so in the corner there's a cheese. Alright, well there goes my main source of damage. Flying up into the sunset. My one big damage source is just flying off without me. No, the orb. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Surprisingly. Come on. Jesus. Jesus. So difficult. So difficult. Come on, Rain. Chain all them all. Ow. Come on. This is fine. I'm shoving nails and I'm dead. Just sit there with a minigun that shoots nails. No, wait, minigun. I'm inside your hand. That's gotta hurt. Just a little bit, right? Just take the damage. Take the damage. Please. Oh no. Speed, run. Where's the gun? There it is. No, I missed, you suck. By you, I mean me. Because it's me. Oh, okay. Oh. This is literally just Devil Dagger's Elden Ring child. In the wrist. Not even the crit damage spot, but it doesn't matter. We're fine. Right, no. I can't remember how to slide boost. Doesn't matter, I can just hit the shots. Oh dear, no, I'm dead. No. Okay, well, I deserve that. How do we do it? How do we do it? It has to be off the edge, doesn't it? Or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Ah, well, that missed. Hit the hand. That just completely gone. This is when it goes. I did not fire it. No. Come on. I've done this before, I can do it again. No, okay, I'm dead. That was a good shot. Well done. Oh, the audio. Eat the nails. just gotta stay above the ground. No, well, I'm gonna kind of. Is this fine? I deserve that. I definitely deserve that. Cheese. I'm cheesing a boss. Why? Can't hit me. I missed the crit. Come on. No. No, the orb. The orb. The orb of death. The oh so sacred orb of death. I missed the eye. Just end me. I deserve it. I forfeit. I forfeit. No. I need to see your eyes. No, I don't think that counts. Yeah. Where's the orb? There it is. No, come on. Head deal. Come on. That's half. There we go. There we go. Just need this out. Okay. And now an elevator has magically spawned within his mouth. You gotta admit though, it's very difficult on the hard mode. But damn, that's really well done. It's so good. You want a boss fight that's hard and yet just that cool. I just love how this game is laid out. It's just cool, and then there's the secrets obviously as well. It's just so good. I love the coins. This game is just perfect. Parry a punch. Wait, you can do that? You can parry a punch. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that next time. Gotta do that next time. I will leave it here though, because it is 10 PM. And that's nearly 2 hours. But we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there for now. I love this game so much. It's just so fun, so fast and quick, and so confusing so many times, but it's so good. It's so good. And they keep updating it, because obviously there's more coming, which is why I want to play it. I wanted to play it on stream, so I had to obviously make a new save to play it, but damn. You gotta admit, it's pretty good. You gotta love it. I love all the different things in it, it's just so fun. And obviously with the meat grinder, now that's fun. So cyber grind, not meat grinder, cyber grind. Cyber grind is just an infinite place to get a high score. If you ever get bored, you can always do that, and that's just even more fun. It's just so good. So I'm going to leave it here, but we're going to come back to this tomorrow. Straight away, definitely coming back to this, because I want to play it on stream. Obviously, that's why we're doing it. I don't know how to finish the stream. If you can't tell, I'm waffling. That's awesome. So anyway, I'm going to stop it here, so I'll see you all later. See you tomorrow. We're going to continue, and we're going to keep killing. And fuel the insatiable lust for blood that this robot has. Rude. Sticky keys. I just held shift down. Anyway, bye.